Say bless you. Say it. Say bless you. Are you shy? You just said it. Bless you. Right here. Good job. Afternoon. All right. It is someday in October, and I have been making this video for a month. Literally, I mentioned to you all early last month in the big curriculum video. Thank you all that stuck out the hour to watch it and find out it was also a giveaway. I blessed a family with that curriculum, but I also shared in the video that in my Bible curriculum I also do Bible for myself. And so I'm getting ready to grab my binder and I will show you what's in that. Let's see. Reach it off the shelf without dropping anything. Homeschool planner. Alright, so it's in my planner. Alright, so in my planner I keep, I'm sorry, I'm getting ready to sneeze. Bless me. Alright. Alright, so in addition to my lesson plans, and my notes and things, I keep some, hold on, let me get situated here, my own personal Bible study, and you know, things that I can reference on a daily basis. What this is 30 days or 30 days of homeschool devotions. And I have some extras I keep in here. There's some extras. There it is. 31 days of prayer. And I go through, sometimes I start at the beginning of the month. Sometimes I go in the middle. It just depends on where I leave off. And sometimes I go day by day. Sometimes it may be by the week. It just depends on my time and what I feel like I want to reflect on, because this is not the only place that I reflect. But I found it to be very helpful to just reaffirm a lot of things. These are a lot of things that I share with you all throughout my videos on my channel, and I hope that it gives encouragement. And I find, you know, lots of feedback that my talks and my words are of great encouragement. So here's an entry from something I have not taken out, a month I haven't taken out, but also I keep them so that I can look back on them. But day one says Matthew 6:33, but seek ye first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all things that will be given to you as well. And so in the mornings when I wake up before the kids, I will sit down and just reflect. And you know, like I've shared with you all before, there are lots of stories that I hear from you all. Trust me, I watch. I may not get to comment, but I watch. If you are a homeschooler, I do watch. I have watched your, you know, your curriculum haul, your homeschool tour, your day-to-day doings in homeschool. I have watched. And you know, the good, the bad, the not so good. And I just, you know, I like to be of some help and some of inspiration and encouragement. You know, I have bad days too. Sometimes it may appear that everything is smooth sailing. It's not. I have rough days like everybody else. Now, my kids are very eager, fast learners, so it's not as difficult. And at times we do have those days. I've talked about that, where nobody wants to do anything, and that's perfectly fine. And I see you all struggle through the same things, but always keep faithful. That is my most important message from here. Keep faithful. And this is just a daily visual in here, and I just took a quick couple of sentences. I will continue to grow and teach my children in truth. Truth is a light, and that just reminds me, that is what I'm focusing on. Not so much perfect books, not so much cleaning up the clutter, as you see on the table here. They pull out things. Not so much everything is in its space, not so much what am I going to buy next, that type of thing. Okay, everything is not going to be perfect. Everything is not going to flow smoothly every day. Okay, this is one table, here's the other one. Okay, it's Friday. I think it's the 20. I think it's October 21st or 20th. In any case, it's the 21st. I'm teaching them not teaching them things that, or teaching them for the purpose of educating them so that they can learn. Okay, I'm teaching them how to learn life skills and things like that. They learn along the way. So they learn. I let them take things out. They put them back. They learn that. But my job here is not so much to police every single item in the room. Okay. Those types of things, especially having a large family, will drive you crazy, because there are times when things happen, and even in a small family, things happen, and you don't always plan for those things. A child could get sick. If you're ready to start school at 9 o'clock, somebody's throwing up at 8:57. Okay, so you can't, and then you're dealing with mopping the floor, doing some laundry, that type of thing. So that throws everything off. And hopefully I am making some sense here. So you need to map out a goal, and this is a good place to start. Let's see. Day 3 says Deuteronomy 6:6-8. These words which I am commanding you today shall be in your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your sons, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and that they shall be as frontals on your forehead. You shall write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Now, I know many of you have, gone through scriptures and, pulled out things, but a lot of these scriptures do apply in daily life, daily homeschool, daily parenting. And what I wrote was just teach, teach, teach. Let every experience be a learning experience. Keep prayers at the forefront of their hearts, minds, and souls. So, bad day. We have a child having a bad day. My job is to teach them to pray through it. Keep faithful. Okay, so I'm instilling that into my little ones. Pray through it. Pray through it. And when I see them really giving their all, and they're really praying through things, and my kids will pray through, somebody has a scrape and they're crying, they will stop and pray for them. I'm not laughing because it's funny, but it's cute that You know, for the little things. I pick up the little things. And it's really that serious. You know, if I see them struggling, I will pull back. Because in my head, I know that they are praying. They may be praying, Lord, please let this woman leave me alone. Yeah. And I don't want to do this today. That's fine too. You know, seriously, that's fine. But I will pull back. And they know that I recognize that. And, you know, I am... I'm sitting here listening to my kids. I am confident enough to know that everything is going to be okay. You know, I'm doing what I need to do to get them to where they need to be. So struggle, no struggle. And they know things, pray, when they pray for things, you know, going back to the scrape, somebody's crying, they stop praying, and immediately that person stops crying. It's like, wow, our prayers worked. You know, and they know sometimes they don't work immediately, but they are effective nonetheless. So if you need a roadmap, you know, your Bible, or you know, this devotional, and I'll tell you where I got it from, and there's, you know, a couple more things that go with it. It's an awesome roadmap, just awesome. You know, you could, you know, if you want to put it in a journal, put it in a journal.
They're outside.
They're outside. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You guys have this little Psalm 90:12. You're hurt. Oh my goodness. Let's pray. Let's help Zion's hand feel better, right?
Yeah.
Is your thumb better? Is it feeling better? It is.
It's plastic.
It's plastic.
Yeah. And do school.
All right, we'll do some schoolwork in a few minutes. So everybody is outside. I'm giving them a break, and as you see, this child comes to me and she's ready to work. Okay, which tells me my prayers are answered. I don't force them. I truly don't force them. I will sit in a devotion while they're outside, giving them that space, and I'm fine with that. And I think I just posted on Instagram last night a Bible study I was doing, and I think I said something like sometimes I'm afraid to open my Bible, and it's because, yes, 30 minutes will turn into 3 hours really fast. I will lose track of time studying, reading, absorbing, and nobody's eating, and you know, that type of thing. But when it's good, it's good. You know, it's just
Get that.
Get what?
Just so I can wear it.
So you can wear it, your achievement badge. But yeah, I spend more time writing, reflecting, and things like that. I don't put any time into TV. Social media, I pop on every now and then and try to get some things up, you know, let you guys know I'm still here, that type of thing, check on some people, but I don't spend idle time. I try not to have idle time. Let's see. Isaiah 54:13. All your sons will be taught by the Lord, and great will be your children's peace. Will you pick it up? Prayers and discipline bestowed upon them shall abide in their hearts, and bring peace throughout their lives. That was what I got out of that. Let's see. Proverbs 8:17. I love those who love me, and those who diligently seek me will find me. Conduct yourselves in a loving, caring manner. Your light will reflect throughout life, and good company will surround you. Teach the children to love those who love them. So of course every month these prompts actually they stay the same, because that's how the person that designed it. But every month that you do it, or every other month, you should begin to reflect on other things. This will start to change the way you perceive things. Those mornings that you wake up and you have a hard time waking up and getting things together, it's chaos everywhere. You know, you have an appointment you're thinking about, you get a phone call, you get that sick child, you get the husband. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, you have to prioritize, and this will help you. Pick the pencil up. Sit and focus on things that are most important. And along with, you know, having a flexible plan. Like I said, take away the distractions. That's the first thing in the day. Take away your distractions so that you can focus on what you set forth right here to do. So along with that, she also offers pray over your homeschool when you're planning. These are scripture cards. I keep a copy of this posted next to my table, and sometimes when in the videos, or the end of the videos, one of these will stick out, and it may be something that I spoke on, and I will put that verse, yes, in the video. So very helpful. Very, very helpful. I'm trying to think. There's something else in here that is pertaining to this. I might have taken it out. But what I did was last year's binder, I just took and carried everything over. And I need to tell you where I found this at. And of course, what's the matter? Dropped it. Okay.
I didn't.
And here's your website, simplylivingforhim.com. You can also find this at the Proverbial Homemaker. There are two different. It will all link you back to the same thing, and you may come across the Road to 31. There is something else that lots of helpful resources. I think I pulled mine out because I wanted to have it ready. Let me grab it and show you. Uh-oh. Sorry, Zai.
Mom.
Yes, ma'am. Bear with me, guys. I'm coming. Lots of helpful resources. Yep, mine is stuck on the wall here. So, let me pull mine off and I will show you what I have here. So, you will also find prayers for the stubborn child's heart. Very, very helpful. Salvation, leadership, obedience.
We have.
Yes, we do. Wisdom and self-control. Impact on the world, and for mom. Praying for patience and wisdom as to how to guide this very special child to Christ. Pray for love and understanding where needed, and discernment when discipline is in order. Pray against regret and frustration when your child is grown, but for faith and a full heart, assured that you raised this child according to God's will. So, very powerful words. There is the Homeschool Moms Prayer Lifeline. It is a day 1 through 5. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the old version. That's why it's so light. But there's also a newer version. Yeah, I have a couple of copies of those. And the wording is not that much different. Let's see. Focus on God for day 1. Lord, this week help me teach our children to know and love you first and foremost, and to love others with the love of Christ. Help me to draw near you in prayer and study, bless you, and equip me to do the work that you have called me to do.
Mom,
So,
I have to
when you sit and spend a day, after you look over the site, spend a day just reflecting and meditating over what this all means and what your true purpose is. It's not, we're not here to compete with anybody. We're not here to outdo, homeschool rooms or halls, or my child is smarter than yours. That's not what the purpose is at all. We're all here in the community to grow the knowledge in homeschooling as a body. And I just happen to believe that faith is the center. Faith should be the center. And a lot of times I don't hear that. I'm not saying that is the case, but a lot of times I don't hear that reflected enough in the videos. I hear other things, and that leads me to see, when I hear someone talking about burnout, or we're struggling, we're behind, we're, not where we should be. Where's your faith? Where's your faith? You are, as long as you are up every day, actively moving, even if it's a page in a book, or if you just read a book, you are actively schooling your child. There should be no struggle, no burnout. Don't burn yourself out, because if you are the head of the homeschool, how is everybody else supposed to thrive? How are you supposed to teach them? Okay? Lean on your own understanding. Lend that to your children. The faith, give them the understanding to understand how faith works, so that they can apply it, and it will, as a whole, it takes a village. There's strength in numbers. If everybody is on one accord, you will definitely see a difference. Begin your morning in devotion and prayer, and you will definitely see a difference from day 1. Excuse me. Even if you just get up in the morning and you have this whole grand plan, you see this is half filled out, and I stopped, and I'll get to the lesson plan video. I truly will. But if you have this grand plan all filled out and it's color coded and all of that, and you stop and go through your devotions and say, hold on, something just came to me, and let's throw this out. That happens a lot around here. And I could say, well, wait a minute, we didn't read this, we didn't do this assignment, we didn't do this, oh my goodness, we failed, what am I going to do? We didn't fail. I stepped out on faith. They learned something else today. They learned a lot of something else today, and they were happy learning it. And that is more pleasing to me, and in my eyes, that's more pleasing to the Most High, that they were happy. The lesson that they received, they were happy receiving it. I'd rather have them happy than to have this full. Okay, so this is this week. You see, it's empty. It's empty. I have some notes and something else, but yeah, it's empty. So yeah. But definitely, I will get to the planning, and I will get to the multiple planning, large family planning, how I get it all together. My just have not had time, and that's just been my thing. I've been putting more time into self and home and videos, not to neglect you all, but you all know home comes first. There are so many videos that I intended to have out this time, and then I have more that I have planned, and hopefully between now and the end of the year I will just have everything that I intend to share out. I really think it's, very beneficial. Like I said, the feedback that I get, I know that it's a blessing to someone, it's a help to someone. So I'm going to leave you with my divider here. And everybody knows the serenity prayer, but I think it's fitting. That's why it's here. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay. So, yeah, some things I cannot change. I would like us to be able to fly through the books just like that and be done. And it just doesn't happen like that. It doesn't at all. But that does not mean we are not thriving. I can look back on the videos and see the progress that we've made. I can talk to the kids and see the progress that we've made. And no curriculum or anything is the magic solution to that. It is my faith. I step out on faith and understand, that that is what's driving us. That's what keeps me going every morning, because there are many things that I juggle besides just homeschooling the children, and sometimes it becomes overwhelming. Life is overwhelming itself. On that note, leave me your thoughts, your comments. If you found this helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you all hopefully in the next video. I can get one up. I'm hoping if this little miss will give me a little time. I'm going to busy her. She's busy right here. Hopefully I'll get a few minutes. You playing? All right. Say bye-bye. Let me see your face. Look up. Say bye-bye. Say thanks for watching. Say bless you.
Yeah.